Hi, my name is Priyal Himanshu Kapadia. My student ID is S224741685, and this is my task from SIT Object Oriented Programming. And in this task, we are going to learn about inheritance through different types of coding. The first part of the task was to make an animal.cs file where I was supposed to start with attributing the animals, start the attributes for the animals that are like characteristics of the animals. I have stated them public, and as per their type, I have mentioned string, integer, double, and then I have created a constructor which will help me construct a new object over here to construct animal. And then I have put down methods that is such as eating, sleeping, making noise, which prints the animal's actions. That's it. This was my animal class. Now let's move to zoo.cs. In this thing, I've just I have like commented it because I was running the other file as well. Um, mm, yep. So what happens over here is, yep, what happens over here is, I have created animal object in the zoo file. The animal name is Tony. This is like, wait, what is this? Yeah, the age is 5, then the weight, and then the diet, and then location. Like, what is 5? Yeah, so that is age, weight, what it eats, and the color, everything. So when I call these methods, um, it prints what Tony eats, what Tony the tiger, how long it sleeps and stuff. If you want, I can run the code as well. Um, cd zoo.net run. It might create an error because like other zoo.cs is also working. Maybe. I'm not sure. The possibilities of an error because like the other, it might have two main points. Zoo with inheritance is also working, no? It would create an error failed of entry point. Yes, so I'm just gonna comment it so that it has only one entry point and we can run the task properly. Yep, and now we can see that. Yeah, as you can see, Tony eats meat, Tony sleeps, Tony makes a generic noise. There is nothing, no specifications over here. Okay, now what we are going to do is I'm going to make the animal with inheritance. Inheritance is the property which inherits some of the attributes, some of the characters from the other class. Okay, now in this thing, animal, I have named this constructor as animal with inheritance. It does the same thing. It takes the input of name, age, weight, diet, and everything. And then when what we are going to do is we are going to make a virtual method. We are going to create a generic virtual method which can be overridden when we want to override it. So what we are doing is for eating I have done the name eats dash. Then for sleep dash sleeps. The name sleeps. For making noise dash makes a generic noise. Okay. Now zoo with inheritance, uh when we run that, now let's move to tiger.cs first. Now what we are doing is from the let's move to feline first because it is like the feline is, yeah. So for feline, what we have done is feline is inheriting animal with inheritance. So what we are doing is over here we are overriding the sleep method. That is when feline sleeps, it has a particular way of sleeping. That is we are going to do is the usual sleep method, the virtual sleep method, what it does, it just writes dash sleeps. Now what we're going to do is over here dash, instead of dash sleeps, we're going to do is the name curls up and sleeps like a cat. This is what we are going to do. And now then move to tiger. Tiger inherits the feline method. That is, it is that inherits the sleep method. And now what we are going to do is change the make noise method and eat method. Same is done for eagle.cs. We have overridden the fly method, overridden eat method, overridden make noise method, and then we have got lion, which uses feline as well. We have got bird, which uses we have made a bird which will be used in eagle, penguins, and what was it again? Either eagles and penguins, yep. So what it does is it takes the name. What we are doing base over here is we are using the base method of the animal dot inheritance, so that it can replace it can make a base for like replacing. I don't know if that makes sense. Yep. So over here again, coming to virtual method of fly, the name flies around. Same is done with eagle. Now I'm gonna run the zoo with inheritance, and now let's move to zoo with inheritance. Zoo with inheritance is like combine of all this feline, tiger, eagle, animal with inheritance. It is like combining, and this is the main point where the program is gonna start for inheritance program with inheritance. I'm gonna control slash with this because we are gonna comment there. And now I'm gonna run this zoo park with inheritance. And what it does is we have constructed new tiger, new wolf, new eagle, new penguin, new lion. And now what we are gonna do is we are gonna call methods. Try Tony.eat, Tony.sleep, then wolf.eats. And as you can see over here, the output is for the first one, it is just a general output, like Tony eat meats, Tony sleeps. There is no specification over here. Like it has not done any kind of difference. Like Tony curls up and sleep. No, it is not done like that in the first output. But because with inheritance we have overridden the virtual methods, we can now see the different output. Now let's run this and we'll see that the tiger, when we print sleeps, it says Tony curls up and sleeps like a cat. Tony eats 15 lbs of meat. Then Tony the tiger roars. Now Wolfie eats this meat. Wolfie sleeps. Wolfie howls. And everything. This was my task overall. I have basically this task was about inheritance. How one method can up. Inheritance is nothing but when class A is a parent class and class B is a child class, and the class B would inherit some of the properties of parent class. This is called inheritance. Virtual, we make a method virtual when we have a vision of overriding it again. So hence we have made a virtual methods and we have overridden the method. This was my task. I'm open for questions. Thank you.